Barcelona are still hurting from a rather limp defeat in the first leg, and that has left them in dire need of pretty much the perfect away day now. It would be ill-advised to suspect that they can easily turn this round. It's going to be a tough task, not least because of the boisterous and sometimes rowdy atmosphere which is here to greet them. In every sense, they are right up against it.
Bayern Munich would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Nani. And here's Agahawa. Back into the middle. As Azpilicueta has it in a wide position. Turns and goes back. Pjanic. Fermi. Big chance!
Just sails past the upright. He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Kimmich. Pavlovic. Lewis Skelly. Aim forwards. Jackson is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's played it in low. And the keeper has it. Pjanic. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Now it's Yamal. Picks it up out wide. Yamal.
Pjanic now doesn't resemble the player we were watching a few weeks ago.
Do you know, I was starting to think that myself, but what is it specifically that's changed?
Well, it's difficult to put your finger on it. Sometimes one or two things just fall into place and the game becomes a lot easier, and I think at the moment he's a case in point.
It's good running with the ball. Yamal, oh, good spread. Pjanic, great chance! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! Agahawa. Yamal. And the shot! Yoni. Now it's Jackson. Caresses it through. He has found the way through. Azpilicueta does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pjanic. And here's Yamal. And it's Pjanic. Azpilicueta. And here's Lopez. Pjanic. That's going to go a long way. Get a throw in. Nani. And here's Lopez. Fermin! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Nani. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now, he's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Bayern Munich have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Great work on the overlap. That's very neat. Yamal. It's Azpilicueta. Now it's Yamal. Oh, great, decent chance! Oh, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Agahawa. Now it's Yamal. Played out to the right. Pedri. Nani played out towards the right wing. Yamal, and here's Agahawa. Goes for a shot! And had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that
one. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And here's Lopez. Agahawa shapes to shoot! Goal! And that's it. That was always inevitable. Barcelona take the lead and chip away at their aggregate deficit. Pavlovic. And it's Lopez. Azpilicueta. Yamal. Yamal played out to the left flank. This looks promising. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Lopez. Agahawa. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Well, Peter, now we're seeing some fighting spirit. They looked lacklustre a while ago, but how quickly things can change.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kimmich. Jackson. He's a chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pjanic carries the ball down the right. Mukiele. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly forwards and with intent. He's found a way through. Proves too strong. Kubasi. Fermi. Azpilicueta. Pjanic. Azpilicueta. And he's there to clear it. Petri. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Jackson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Balde, and he's gone backward here. And it's Lopez. And that has been clubbed away. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Pedri. Nani. And here's Yamal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pedri. Fermin. Gavi. Bartra. Bartra. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kubasi. Bartra. And it's Bartra. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ah, he's given it away. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Musiala. Now it's Jackson. Simons. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chance for a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Musiala, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Bartra. Agahawa. And it's Abidal. Can he finish? Should have put that one away.
Abidal really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Bartra cuts it out. Gavi. Bartra. Bartra drives forward on the overlap. And here's Lopez. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards. Agahawa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Decent progress down the left. Another throw-in.
Bayern Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Into the channel. Abidal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great position here. Real chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Gavi. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Thumps it clear. Throw-in. Ferran Torres. Out to the right. Davis with the clearance. Kubasi. Gavi. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a great ball here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Wins the duel this time. And that is it. There will be penalties. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. And so the captain steps up. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
So, the second man in line. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Belting right down the middle.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Agahawa is the third man to step forward. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Bayern Munich from one behind. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Fermin is fourth up.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved! And there's your hero! So then, can they afford to believe? Just 2 games left and the wind is well and truly in their sails.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.